and use them. You can use them as a resistance meter directly. It measures resistance directly. So if there's a button, if there's a power supply, all you would need is a piece of wire, a couple of copper clips, and a multimeter. Across it. No power supply, no power. That's all you turn in there. So that is a much simpler circuit. So when you're doing the evaluation at the end, which I've got, hopefully you've still got your mark sheets that I'm using. Evaluation, how to improve the experiment. You can say since starting the experiment you've got multimeters, which made the experiment a lot easier. And the advantage of that, less fiddly, quicker, so you could do even more repeats or do a wider range. So going 10 centimetres at a time. You could do the experiment with more precision because you've got more time, and you can also have more repeats. That's something to include in the evaluation. Now, all of you should have had with you not just electronic copy, but you should have access to your written, the hard copies, the graphs. I have got some stuff from Jemima here. I've got stuff from Katie. I've got Catherine. And I've got Mairead. And you see I've got those along the way. So I've got those. If you haven't got your hard copy with you at the moment, or are not able to do the graphs, here are some questions which you need to get people to do with what you're doing for this. Would have come across in your mind a Sankey diagram where showing energy transfer as you work through there.
I can do the graph, but I haven't got the results. They're on the computer.
Right. If you go into nice and pleasant, nice and thing, if you can go up to the IT, not the IT, technology area, the computer suite there.
Yeah.
If you go up to there, I want to see if that room is being used.
Okay.
Don't go in it straight away. Come back and tell me how busy the room is. And then we'll see about asking, if it's empty, we'll see about asking the teacher if we can get some more people in.
Okay.
Next question.